Hello!
Greetings!
How is everyone doing? Oh, we have no gameplay. Now we have gameplay.
Hey.
Oh, wait.
It's way easier than when I do it with Darren.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have gameplay for ages. There you go, Steve, isn't that already?
How's everyone doing today? We've got the regulars in chat so far. Seen Scooby, Jay, Live Fantasy,
What else is there?
Cool Rob, Richard Jones.
Cool.
Missed anyone?
Darren's on holiday, isn't he? Sunning himself in Florida.
It's meant to be a me and Des day today. Des is doing research things over in America.
Research.
So it's me and Mark, because Darren both on holiday. Sam, I believe,
Afternoon,
is busy.
Afternoon, Scooby.
How did your challenge go, Scooby? He was trying to catch 25 fish on Gillam's before we went live.
Oh, nice.
And that was at about 1:30.
Okay, well, what we're going to do, so we're going to try and catch some channel catfish on Miller.
Yep.
Let's do that. Morning. Let's see how we do that. Oh. There we go. Let's do that.
There's researching new ciders.
Yeah, absolutely. He's good at that. I bet you any money he does try a couple while he's out there. He's gone out to see one of our partners to talk to them in a little bit more detail about their rods, their reels, lures. That. Getting snug here, Stephen.
There we go. Getting cosy.
Lead on each other. Quality. Right. Let's get in this. Or Stephen, see if there's any. A failed. Unlucky. Before we Stephen answers some lovely questions.
A Live Fantasy still not got Mary. Keep trying. You'll get her.
Any tips, Stephen?
I think
Mary?
I've caught her by Dredger Bay with size 4 hook and Monster Red.
Also, I use that in real life. It's good bait. Bait works. Mark.
When we look into float fishing so I can change depth of the bait, we want to do that in future.
Yeah.
Not sure where on the timeline it fits.
It is on the timeline. I've go into too much detail, but yes, we want to be able to do some depth changes for float fishing, and we want to do it as soon as we can.
You got a nice £42 channel on dead bait the other day. Nice.
Nice. That's good.
Hello Extreme Fishing. Great channel name.
Extreme fishing, where's they? Oh yeah.
5 commons in an hour and he gave up. That's Gillam's. I don't even think there's 10 commons in there, is there?
Don't think so, no.
It's a very small number.
Yeah.
Salmon coming soon, Chris Jones. They're in the works.
Ooh, salmon.
Yes. Still not had a Mekong. Badger, we've got a guide to kind of help with which baits to use on Gillam's. Might help you target the Mekong a bit more.
Where's that? Where can you access that on Dovetail Live?
Yep, Dovetail Live on the web and in-game, I believe. I think I put it in there.
Yep.
Yeah, as Jay has just said, boilies or sweet corn, very good for Mekong.
Pixel Light Gaming. Fixing a giant cart pack.
Nice.
Always good.
Musaka, no one's reported Porthos yet, so I've only seen Poseidon caught out of the 3. While Mark's retrieving, I'll put this up quickly. It's the 3 trophies that we're on the hunt for at the moment. MacArthur on Lake Miller, Poseidon Lake Johnson, Porthos Lake Boulder. Send us screenshots of you catching all 3 of them. We might give you a prize.
Definitely. That'd be
And
tough.
despite what I've seen on social, that is part of Lake Miller. You just got to really look carefully.
Don't want to make these things easy, do we?
No. But the Lake Johnson and Boulder are quite obvious spots. Lake Miller is a bit more obscure, but it's on there. You'll find it. So let's go back to gameplay.
Back to me, who still hasn't caught anything.
Caught Orchid in Gillam's, nice. Won the £560
That's a beast.
Arapimers.
How did that take to play?
Not as long as I think. You would have thought, apparently. But interesting to know how long it took.
I bet it took more than 20 minutes.
Are we aware of catch rate drop on Waldsea for predator and match fishing? We've had it mentioned to us. I need to talk to Des, but he's out of the office, to see if what's been changed there. And yeah, see if anything's changed. Oh, is that what you're using?
That's what was on Rub 1.
Oh.
What do we want? Let's get that changed.
The shockwave. 2 down.
That
That one.
That one.
Oh, I bought it but didn't equip it.
There we go. I was thinking it didn't look right. An angler blames his tools.
Here we just blame Des.
Yes. Hashtag blame Des. What else we got going out there, Stephen?
So Ian's asking, does the line alter the fish you can catch? If I use £8 on Grand Union, will it stop trophy fish biting? Depends what you're going for. You should still be able to get the trophy pike, but you might not be able to get the like the perch and roach. Those.
Yeah, some of the smaller fish.
Can you catch pike and muskies on dead baits on the lakes? I'm pretty sure you can. Let me have a quick look.
I believe so.
We had the list of the species that will take dead baits sent to us. Where is it?
Having much luck here on Miller today. We'll get one though, don't you worry.
Okay, so fish that will take dead baits. You got Wells catfish, northern pike, long-nosed gar, walleye, zander, muskie, tiger muskie, channel catfish, and arapaima.
Ooh, exciting.
And there was 2 species on the list that weren't in there yet.
Well, not having much luck with these channel catfish. I'll have to transfer a dead bait at this rate.
Yeah.
We'll get something.
One thing to make note of when you're trying to catch perch and that on Waldsea, we made some changes with lures, so I think it'd apply to perch. It won't take like the 5-inch lures and upwards anymore. You'd have to use kind of 3.5, 3-inch downwards to catch perch on a lure.
Yeah, it's too big for them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even big perch, not biggest mouths.
Stuff like the Genkolistic swim bait, which looks bigger than the fish.
Yeah. Some of them are big. Right, this is definitely not a channel catfish, but we'll take it. It's a lovely little bass. What else is going on? Find out what everybody thought of the update we did.
Yeah, how are people finding that? The community response update we fixed.
The time limit, which we took away from you, so glad we put that back. Well done for letting us know. That's not what you wanted removed. Wow, it's just all over the place. It's been crazy.
Stream's looking good on Badger's new TV.
Nice one, Badger. We're pleased about that. That's made my day.
Can we demonstrate catching bluegill on float gear and channels on dead baits? Do that a little bit.
Yeah.
Mark's trying to get a channel on a lure at the moment.
Nice little bass like that. £6. Scott could have done with that on Sunday.
Yeah. Did anyone watch the FOW Cup?
I did. Watched the way in until very early in the morning. It was good. Brian Thrift deserved it. Utterly deserved it. He fished so well.
I was watching on day one. It was just like 5 catches very quickly.
Yeah.
Everyone else barely had 1 or 2.
They're all seriously good. I mean, you know, to be 9 times in the top 10 in 11 years and then to win it. K12 outdoors. I was at the FOW. That's super cool. I wish I could have been there. It's the only thing about living in England. It sucks for bass fishing.
Yeah.
Believe you me, it's like a bass fishing void. So I have to watch it on telly, although I watched it on the internet. But it was cool. Ooh. No.
Another bass.
Another bass. A free spirit rod's coming. Well, we've got some in the office.
Yeah.
There's a hint. What the ones they use at Gillam's. Yeah, we've got some in the office. So no, I can't be much less blatant than that, really, can I? What's coming next? That teases us up. We're not going to give too much away, though, are we?
No.
But we've got another update coming this month, haven't we?
Yep. We'll add some new species in.
Ooh, exciting.
And that will be followed shortly by a new add-on pack. Be bass focus this time.
Yeah, we've got that coming early September. We won't go into too much detail, but I think it will date. Did we say we were talking about it before we came in here? 23rd, Friday the 23rd of this month. We will fill you in on all things next DLC, and then obviously the patch comes next after that, and then the DLC will come after the patch. So it sort of gives you an idea of what's coming in the next few weeks. Like Stephen said, it will be a bass focus pack on this occasion, it should be two
very popular tournament venues.
Yeah, indeed, very well known tournament venues. So should be really cool, and obviously that'll add to your career mode, to the venues you do in your career.
More venues for the fishing league.
Yeah, more venues for the fishing league. So yeah, plenty there. But obviously we won't go into too much, otherwise we'll end up just telling you. It seems pointless waiting until the end of the month to reveal that. But we're still working on a few bits and pieces to make it uber cool. More stuff is good. I think I have a move. I'm not feeling the channel catfish. I might go to a bit deeper water, you know.
Chad, the Genko Gambler, I believe a bug has been logged for that, but I'll see where it is in terms of being fixed.
What's going on with that one, Stephen? You know about it, do you?
Yeah, I've seen it mentioned. So where the rod comes up, the line starts coming off here rather than at the top.
That's cool. We're fixing that.
I believe it's in Jira to be fixed. New floats. Have we got any new floats planned? Not
at this very moment, but you know, potential equipment packs and other things in the offering in the foreseeable future. I don't see why not.
Flatheads, please. Flatheads are in the roadmap. They're definitely planned for a future update. Patch fix on the offline tourneys not loading. Which tournaments are not loading? I've not really heard a lot about that. So if you let us know specific tournaments, I can go and tell the dev team and get them to have a look.
Love it.
What was that?
Somebody said, tell us before Uncle Dare's Scooby said that. So they're just getting smaller, Stephen. Look what's going on.
Is that a trout?
I think so. Doing a noakty.
What was I gonna say? Me and Des won't be for another 3 weeks now, so I think that'd be the week the pack is coming out.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we can't put Noakesy and Des together. That'd just be disastrous, wouldn't it?
They'd have a full roadmap with dates and prices.
Computer stopped working, and whole internet in the world would go down because Darren touched something. Hello from Russia. Nice.
I don't think we usually get many viewers from Russia. So
that's cool.
Welcome.
Yeah. What do you do? Much fishing in Russia? That'd be cool. This is taking longer than I thought it would. That's because I've got my clutch down low. Kid gloves, eh? Kid gloves. Yeah.
What's our guys' take on current or waves? Drift is something that we need to discuss where to put in, like, roadmap of times of doing stuff, but we want to put drift in because just where we've been watching the tournaments, so they'll be using their trolling motor to hold them steady in the water, and we don't really need to do that. So.
No, not at the moment. We haven't got any drift. We haven't got any. So yeah, it is something that, like Stephen said, it is something that, you know, like all things, will come eventually. But yeah, drift, waves, and stuff like that will start to have an effect on the boat. Some point over the next year.
Yeah,
it's probably about as accurate as I can give you. But yeah, we are looking at it. You know, no doubt about that. What was I saying? Are the two new venues coming in September? American Lakes or European? They will be. They're Bass Lakes, so they're American. American tournament lakes. From the tour, the real world venues from the tour. Tours, as they say.
Many tours.
Yeah, we're not going to give it away, but yeah, they're cool.
G'day from Australia, welcome.
Welcome, yeah.
It's real late at night for you.
It's got to be, isn't it? What's time? It's got to be.
It's at least like 1 o'clock in the morning, isn't it?
Tomorrow. That's spooky.
Yeah. Talking to the future. Yeah, we ever get a lake in China? I don't think we've really thought about that.
Chinese lake. There's interesting styles of fishing out there. You know, we've got so many lakes to consider, really, haven't we? Over the foreseeable future, different styles of fishing.
Well, now we've got Gillams, and we're kind of moving more towards the world tag of where we're putting venues. It's going to be interesting.
It is. You know, we'll do European venues, we'll do some American venues, then we may do something to the American venues to make it very interesting for the European people. That's quite cryptic, but it makes sense.
Yes.
You know, then we might do some sort of world venues, and some bits and pieces like that. So plenty for everybody. You know, we know you guys love catching big fish, fishing tournaments, fishing. The Dovetail Fishing League.
Uncle Des will explode if he doesn't do at least one blab per month. True fact.
Exactly, absolutely. Yeah.
He just gets excited about what he's working on and has to tell people.
We have to put up with listening to him every day.
Yeah.
We should get our t-shirts done. #Blame Des.
We need just like a storefront thing with like Blame Des beards all on t-shirts.
Exactly, yeah. Bed hair.
Bed head.
It's got smaller, look. I can't believe it. It's tiny. Come on.
1:20 a.m. here in Oz. Any plan for fish like Murray cod or barramundi?
It'd be saltwater, wouldn't they?
I think do they get barramundi at Gillam's?
I don't know. Again, yeah, I mean, you know, there's so many. There's so many different styles of fishing. Oh, they're getting smaller, Stephen. What am I
I
doing?
think you need to move spot.
Okay, I'll move spots again. Oh no, that's casting. Don't want to do that. Let's get back in the bow. Oh, where should we go?
I know people have been asking for stingrays because you get them in Gilliams as well.
Really?
Yeah. There are 52 species in Gilliams, so we've got quite a few we could add in.
Yeah, definitely. Catapults, interesting. I mean, obviously we've got the throwing stick in there. You know, catapult is something that I definitely like in. As an old match angler, I used to do a lot of using my catapult. So yes, it's something that is definitely in the mix. Oh look, fish the brush pile. Something's definitely in the mix. So there's no doubt about that. Musca H. I think for the budget for development team and unavailable game, it's amazing. That's what's been moving. Well, we appreciate that.
Thank you.
That is, it's true. You know, it is. We are a small team in the scheme of things.
Yeah.
Compared to some of the AAA companies, you know, we just like what we like. You know, we like our simulation. There's a few of us in the fishing team, and you know, it's a live service. You know, it's better now than it was 6 months ago, and it'll be better in 6 months' time. So you know, and all the updates and patches that we do like that will be free. So you know, and obviously we'll bring you new content, and you know, it's up to you whether you choose to purchase that content or not. But you know, hopefully we'll make it interesting enough. Oh, poor Strike, that's my fault for talking too much. Hopefully we make it interesting enough for you guys. Wow, that's tiny. Oh, look at that little perch. Super cool. Hopefully, yeah, we make it interesting enough for you to buy it. So, you know, I think that the Giant Carp pack went down really, really well. I think this next pack will go down really well. We've got some crackers coming over the rest of the year. So,
Barramundi can be both fresh or saltwater. Murray cod are strictly fresh. Yeah, we need an
nice.
Australian venue.
Yeah, research. I'll go. It's a very polished product.
In Scooby's stream earlier, was saying Des,
Sweat
all
dog.
right being a producer. He's getting his air miles up this year.
Will the new Bass Lakes be free in September? Unfortunately not. K12 Outdoors. It's a next add-on pack. But, you know, for the same price as the Giant Carp pack, which would be $11.99. But yeah, there's so much gameplay in those lakes, just in the fish alone and the trophy fish, let alone adding it to the Dovetail League and your tournament or your career. You know, there's so much gameplay for that sort of money. So we hope you enjoy them. And obviously, if you don't get it and you want to try it, you get to try it in the tournament pack in the Dovetail League for one attempt, just to see whether you like it. But you know, as you well know, if you want to compete in these leagues, practice makes perfect. So hours need to be put in to find those spots, which is exactly kind of how it is in real life. So
I was reading something and lost where it was.
People giving us kudos for being a small team, which is lovely. Lake Okeechobee would be awesome.
Yeah.
So big though, and you know, I think a lot of the things that we've done with our lakes in regards to like Gunnersville and things like that, we've done small sections, like the better sections. So yeah, we could certainly look at Okeechobee, but it's quite a uniform shape. But yeah, it would be awesome, which means it's hard to do a small section.
Is that one of the ones that it's like almost a perfect circle?
Yeah, it's not far away.
So picking off a part of it doesn't really work because
it's nearly bigger than England as well, which is just the craziest thing. What else we got here? Lakes Rayburn, Lake Falcon. Cool. I'm not having much luck with these giant catfish today. We'll catch this one and we might go and do we'll do our next one on the career, I think, shall we? What's the time? There you go, yeah, that's the first half an hour. Time flies. What's the timeline on the waypoints? Who said that? Chad. What's the timeline on the waypoints? it's certainly going to be a little while. It's not, it's something we're very keen to do. I know Des and the team are looking at it, working on it. I don't know the exact answer, so save that one for Des when he's back, and just push him on it. I think that, my feedback to the team after watching the FLW Cup is that we need to add in some new features. The beds they were catching the fish off is cool, with water clarity, and waypoints. Without that, it's kind of not a lot of point in having your fish finder. If you want to get your spots on the lake, practice makes perfect. Then you can go back to your spots again. So, it's that sort of thing is definitely top of my list. What do I want to do?
I had something I was going to write down. I've lost it.
Right, let's.
Chat moves too fast.
Everybody's comment. Let's come over here. Angler's Paradise is nice. We like that. We like a bit of Angler's Paradise. Okay, let's make it easier to level up. Takes so long. Get the cart pack. That will help.
Yeah.
Get some big points for catching those big fish.
You say I caught a. I can't remember if it was on here or out. It was out on my computer out there. I caught a channel catfish earlier. It gave me 2 levels.
Wow.
It was £39.
Yeah, if you haven't got it, use that. That's a good way of leveling up. But only if you've obviously got it and if you don't want to buy it. Try it. Try it on one of the tournaments. I think you like it. The feedback we've had is brilliant.
Ronnie Man Rogers. We'll get some change lists and let you know next week some of what's coming in the next update.
Yes, what is it? I mean, it's a little bit of some bug fixes, obviously. We'll try to do that every time.
Some new species.
A few other things. We'll put notes out. I mean, when we put the notes out last week for the community update, did we include anything in... normally we...
I didn't do that, no. We usually point to what's coming in the next...
Well, we'll do it from... Because kind of that was kind of our immediate reaction patch. Yeah. This is our first official patch coming at the end of the month, isn't it? In the sense of patch 1, so to speak. So we'll do it from there. We'll want to change that. Cool. Carp.
What was that?
Yeah, they were upright, weren't they? It's crazy.
Also,
I've got dead baits on there.
Gregor and Des.
Smell. Pop up. Well, that'll do. See what happens. It's the beasts. Oh, fish is hooked up there.
Yeah. I think we broke something.
It might have done. It's your fault, Stephen.
No, we blame Des.
Oh yeah, sorry. Get it right, Mark. Come on. Hashtag blame Des.
Especially when he's not in the country.
Yeah, that's a fair shout actually. We can let's use 18mm essential cell, and then let's use 18mm link. I don't really like fishing pop-ups. Size 2 crank. That's a bit big for me. Size 2 DFs. Size 4s. Size 4 crank. It's more like it, isn't it? Size 4 blowback. £50 braid. It's a bit hardcore, but we'll go with it.
Andy, the rainbow trout or multi, I've put that in our kind of sheet thing that goes to our dev team so they can have a look at it. But yeah, they should have their little icon on the lake select. Is the program designed to have the line snap for no good reason? Like if your tension's sitting right in the middle of the zone. Send us a video if you capture one of that happening so we can kind of have a...
I love that little bug we just found. That's cool. It's like a fish floating in the air. Pass that on to Des. And we should all get t-shirts done and send us pictures of everybody in their t-shirts.
What flavour is this pen? It's pen flavoured. It's not very tasty.
They caught you out there, haven't they?
Mm. Any chance of trout and marine pellets for spodding for carp, also PVA bags?
PVA bags is something that I'd like. Well, we've got a sort of particle mix for the spod, so there's no reason why we couldn't add in some pellet. PVA bags is something I'd like to do. And we're looking at doing some zig fishing as well when we get to the depth adjusting. So the ability to set up different, probably set like a 2 foot, 4 foot, 6 foot, 8 foot, 10 foot zigs to start with, and then hopefully the ability to adjust your own eventually. So
Hey, Riley.
what's going on?
Hey, Riley, how's it going?
Just done a run a miller. Can't find the musky spot. Any idea what that is, Stephen?
Are you talking about the trophy one that's the trout, or an actual musky spot? You talking about this one? MacArthur. You talking about that one? Because that's a trout and it's on there. It's a very specific place.
Oh, yeah, you can do what Chad said. There's the North American Dovetail Fishing League. Give that a shout out. Those guys are doing great hook stuff. Matt Hall and his gang.
Please remind the stream that NA DFO Takeover is about to start season 2 in 1 week. So, is that starting next Tuesday? Give me a date and I'll
tell everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you email in Kayako, which is Stephen will tell you what the address is, you know, we're happy to put dates like that out on our social media for any of the groups and stuff.
I'm going to borrow control a sec.
Now is the moment I get a bite, see that?
Probably.
We'll do shout outs on social media. We can have a shout out Saturday. There you go, let's write itself. Hi Matt.
That's August 18th. Okay, cool. I'll give you control
So
back.
that's a Monday.
Oh, you've got a bite.
Oh, look at that. That's the way I like it. It's like having your dinner when you go to the toilet back in the restaurant. Like that. Let's go. Fish on, yeah. No pressure scoops. Oh, I better not try and I better lose it.
Right, so
Oh,
I've made a note of that. I got one on as well.
this lake, it's crazy. Need to get out and do some fishing in real life. I haven't done it for.
I cast the last time.
Yeah.
When was the last carp fish?
Back at the beginning of the year, I don't like. I mean, I don't fish much during the summer. It's too hot. Fish don't like that. I'd much rather do, March, April, May, and then September, October, November. Keeps the wife happy as well.
Yeah. Just getting here. Can we fix multiplayer online in boats?
Chub.
I've made a note to the dev team that multiplayer needs looking at. Yeah, I've seen some crazy kind of issues with that, which is not good. We need to fix. I think I've suggested that as well, Dennis, about like more speed settings on the boat, so it's not just on or off.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good shout.
Gonna add, I'm guessing you mean chub extreme fishing?
Yeah.
I think they're somewhere on the species wish list.
Yeah, we looked at chub when we added barbel, but I think we just swapped them around in the end, didn't we? So
Any chance you'll add other AI anglers on the lake fishing free mode? In time, we will be doing that.
Yes.
We definitely want that.
We need to get
We generally want to add kind of more.
dedicated servers and things like that,
We want that as well.
so that we can give you other anglers on the lake. Will be the ultimate.
But yeah, offline anglers on the lake, we kind of want to add them, wildlife, all sorts of things, just to make it feel a bit more alive and like you're in a proper tournament.
Yeah.
Turn down time pike, don't take too much time. That I've seen a couple of times. You might have to tone down the pike fights.
I think they fight too much. Yeah.
It takes too long.
Yeah. A big pike would though. Depends how long it takes. I mean, you get a £30 pike. Not getting it in very quickly. Are you all coming to Lake Chickamauga next year? That'd be nice. I don't know. I mean, Dan was out there last year or this year. Well, yeah, I think we'll do. Yeah, I think we'll definitely do some.
Was that a separate trip?
Yeah, I think it was. We'll definitely do some tournaments next year. With stands. Obviously, we're working with Scott. He has his Scott Martin Challenge stand. We may be on there. We may have our own stand at some shows, but we'll definitely try our best to bring the game out to some of you guys that are there.
You boys, everyone come fish the Great Lakes in around Michigan, hit me up.
Nice.
That'd be cool, just do
Really
a
just.
dovetail tour of famous lakes. And,
Yeah.
Although the dovetail boat might be touring soon.
Yeah, Chuck might be going on the road, mightn't he?
So he's entering some of the Eastern Open events, so the next one's in like 2 weeks, I think. So he may be at that.
Yeah.
Gonna try and get pictures of the dovetail boat on tour.
If you can get photos, send us some photographs. If you see the Chuck's trailer with our boat on the back, or even just the trailer, send us a pic. Send you a t-shirt of that. So you guys do acknowledge the multiplayer lags. There's issues.
Yeah.
We're fixing. We're looking at. So we have to try and recreate everything here.
4 to 5 minutes for £40 plus is a bit long, and the £20 take about 3 minutes. Do we have £40 pike?
I think so. Like that.
Oh yeah, and Bestie they do.
It's like down, doesn't it? A little bit ugly. £42 though, it's nice. Well, it should have shot me up the leaderboard. No, it won't. No.
What?
It's not my species, it's a cart match.
Yes, it's okay.
Damn it.
What
I was excited then. I would have lost that otherwise.
What do we got to do to get on the dovetail boat? Go to Florida, hire Chuck as your guide.
Yeah. Awesome guide. We'll put you on some fish. Well, put me on some fish. It all depends on the angling ability.
Even on a bad day, he can help you catch fish.
Yes.
So.
Now he's a good guy. Good guy, good guide. All round legend.
Hit the dock again.
Hit the dock again. Let's plop it in there. Oh no, I want to do that again. There we go, 75.
Wrong type of carp.
Yes.
It's like catfish kind of carp.
Yeah. Big cast. Let's see what we get there. Not doing too well. Oh, Joseph Hawkes is doing alright, isn't he? Me and Alexander down in 79th place. I bet Matt find that amusing.
Number 3's going.
Oh, number 3, bye. Fish on. Let's hope it's a carp this time. We will put creeks and rivers in the game. Yeah, we will. Rivers is something we'd love to do. We've got still water pretty much nailed down. Now we need to start thinking about flowing water.
Yeah.
So yes, it's definitely something that I'd like to do. Probably early next year. Right, let's get this cranked up, see where we're at.
If when the bream fight too hard, anyone who's caught an arrow will tell you they come in like a wet rag.
They do, bream do, make a note of that. Like dustbin lids.
I have to give Des another prod on that because
Yeah.
I've told him before.
That's interesting, write that down, I've done.
Hmm?
Top 3 will have the same weight. Tie for first. A 3-way tie. Interesting. Never seen that before. Come on, what is it? I can't. I think it is. Hard to tell that far out. Let's give it some beans. Bass Moss, South Carolina. Wow, I think the list of lakes we have to do are endless.
Just imagine like the number of lakes we get sent that we'd love to do all of them.
Oh my
but
goodness, yeah. Yeah, we picked some good ones, haven't we? We picked some.
at the moment we're trying to visit do one per kind of bass fishing state. It's kind of the top 10 states for bass fishing. We're trying to get one in each
Yeah.
of them. Then we might start looking at, say, Chickamauga and Okeechobee, Toho. Where else can I think?
I mean, that's pretty much it. We've got our content plan for the rest of this year to a degree. We're looking at of ways we can just improve them, which will come in updates. Obviously, if you're a bass angler, you'd want to fish the American lakes. If you're a carp angler, you might want to fish the European lakes. But then we may have ways of making the bass lakes interesting for carp anglers as well. So, vice versa, like we did with Largo. Really, keep you entertained. This is a big carp like this one. Don't want to lose it. Come on, carp.
Got quite a few notes from today's stream.
That's good. Keep them coming. Community advice, community feedback is always welcome because it keeps you guys happy. That's what we like to do.
Why is it hard to catch boss fish on the American lakes? So, boss fish on the American lakes are kind of separated into tiles, and then they will boss fish will spawn in specific tiles. So, you can only go around that one location to catch them.
But they do move around a bit, though, don't they? But
they move around a bit. Yeah.
Having a good idea where one fish is, or keeping an eye open for it. Looking on social media, other people posting what a spot. Help each other out. Once you've caught one boss fish, there's quite a few people out there I've seen sort of post little videos about each boss fish.
I was just reading Badger's
There's
thing.
a frozen lake on Mars. And I said, Noxie could do that research trip, couldn't he? And send him up. The aliens may keep him.
People start
It's a big
tweeting for
car,
NASA
though.
to bring back Noxie.
Yeah, free the Mars one. Whee! It's going to be a beast, this one.
Will we see team series in future? Something we definitely want. Team-based multiplayer modes.
Yeah, me and Darren and Des actually talked about that recently. So that's the beginning of all things, that is. So yes, team fishing will be great. £50 9 ounces. Boom. In the
Two's on
mix.
as well. Got 2.
Jumped into 20th. Right, if I can get this in 2 minutes, which is not going to happen, I don't think. Oh, that's coming in.
Frozen Lake on Mars will be in the 22-19 ice fishing update. Why don't you might
Sweet.
be able to do the ice fishing on Mars?
Can't do
In reality,
22.19. I'd be what? 217 by then, eh?
I'd be
Was it 22.99? Oh, maybe, yeah, I'd be old. Put it like that. Older than I am now. Very old. Very dead.
That's a real sign of my math skills. I
Yeah.
can't just add 200 to my
No,
age.
I think even my daughter will be 204. So that doesn't bode well for me, does it?
We were talking about that earlier as well. Send Darren ill fishing and Facebook Live it.
Oh my god. Believe you me, it's something that I've contemplated, just bringing in an eel in the office and making him eat it. Yeah. He's got a lot of catching up to do on the fish caught this year. He hasn't been fishing as much as me this year, but I'm beating him.
It's swapped roles this year, isn't it?
I have, yeah. I'm beating him 10 to 2 at the moment.
Barry, unlimited time is in multiplayer now. You just, when you're setting the time, press left once and it will give you the multiplier. Give you the unlimited time option.
Yeah.
That's what I was going for.
Go, Stephen.
Got there
Right, let's
eventually.
get this. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. This is the one I need. This would grab victory from the jaws of defeat. This would. Oh, that's tight. Don't think I'm going to do it though in 50 seconds. Let's give it some beans.
Scooby or paid CMI fishing. Side business.
Come on. Nothing like a bit of pressure. Gonna lose. If I don't lose it, come on, fishy. 29 seconds.
K12 outdoors, just to bring it to your attention, sometimes your weight counter is off. It's usually just by 1 ounce, but the other day it was off over £2. Something to think. I wonder if that'd be because the game registers everything in kilograms and then is converted into.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Oh.
No, that's just not on.
Des.
Absolutely, 100% Dez's fault. Well, you got to try and get it in, Scoobs. If I'd have snapped it, at least I'd have tried. Right, where are we going? Well, I'll take 21st, considering I was in 80th.
I think that might have been fixed already. Make a note.
DGG. I like playing your profile. So let's come out of there. Where do they want to do some float fishing?
Float fishing for bluegill or dead bait for
Float fishing
channel
for
cats.
float fishing on bluegill on Gunnelsville.
Yeah.
Do some bluegill
Where
in there.
are they in there?
I can't remember.
No.
Which was the bluegill?
That kind of stubby orange one.
The stubby orange one. That's the description. What do you mean? The stubby orange one?
No,
Oh
that's
no,
dead
that
bait.
one. That one
That's
there.
bluegill.
There we go, Travis. Let's go tackle spot. We need the float. We need a course box then, don't we?
Yeah.
Course default tackle.
That has never happened before. Use a whole page of notepad.
What's going on? No. Yeah, I know. I was not happy, Butcher Tom. Right, there we got, what's it? 10, 15, 10 minutes just over. I will try and float fish from a boat. Let's see.
Yeah, float fish from the boat's kind of interesting because unlike the bass fishing where you drive over an area and go back to it to then cast into that area, float fishing you kind of need to be about 10 yards, 15 yards from where the fish are, really.
This is a deep
And they need to be near the surface on the fish finder.
Yeah.
You can see my notepad? Raspberry fishing for pike. Dead baits are an option, or Spoon lures are pretty good for them. Swim baits good for them. Oh, don't worry about it. Just think I don't have the.
So I want to do some float fishing now.
So yeah, put it on that one.
The chopped worm. Doing it.
Yeah. He'd laugh like a drain if we catch catfish now.
Yeah, I don't think my rod would.
Yeah. The way things are going, it's possible that we could do that today.
I'm good at catching big fish at the end of streams.
Oh, we're about to end. Quick, hook us £70.
Exactly, yeah, let's take 20 minutes to play that in. Drops you a nice one, sweet dog.
Cool. Really weird seeing the mixer kind of cheer thingies pop up in the chat. Because you'll see a general conversation and then like avocado toast pops up. I want to know who named them because that must have been a lot of fun.
Yeah. So what's that? King of England Xbox Party.
That's one of those mixer cheer things.
There ain't no party like an Xbox Party.
Pizza party's the best kind of party.
I'm fishing in it's 62 foot of water though, which is reasonably interesting, but then
It won't be that deep at the where your float is.
No. Come on then, fishes.
Yeah, if we create a username, not ID, like Eurofishing. We'll find out. We'll see. While you're driving, I'll show you this. Richard, Porthos location is in the graphic thingy there on screen now. I'll leave that up for a little bit while Mark kind of gets cast out and in position. Go to the top of the map for float fishing. It's good apparently.
Oh, nice. Side tips.
Mark's got his float back out now. Ali, I can't do words anymore.
Oh, no.
Ali, salmon are coming soon.
Very soon.
Very soon.
It's like an echo, that one.
I feel like I might, no. That's part of the fun of it being kind of cryptic. And so we might need to be a bit more specific on the images, but I like the kind of mystery in it.
Whether you've made it ridiculously difficult or...
Well, I was told on social media that the bit of Miller doesn't exist. And
Well,
unless Jack's playing tricks on us, it definitely exists.
it probably is. He's probably used that would be cryptic if you used the image of a different lake.
It's on Miller, we'll use a picture of Gunnersville.
I want to catch a fish on a float now. You've got I have to practice this.
Give us a location for pike on Raysbury. So near the Peary bit for the where the main building is.
Near the Peary bit.
Yep.
Is that the technical term?
It is now.
Nice. That's awesome.
Robert, you can... Wait, dead bait float fish. Oh, okay, so you're a dead bait on a float.
No.
I think we've...
Put it under.
Des has spoken before about pike floats. So that probably...
Yeah, we talked about doing some pike floats, didn't we?
Yeah, so that probably
We're
come
going
in
to see landing
more
nets
towards
introduced again, adding anglers tournaments. Landing nets, yeah, well we had landing net and we took it out because it wasn't good enough. We haven't put it back. But I think one of the things that we, certainly me and Darren talked about when we were at ICAST, we were talking to Scott and some of the other bass anglers about having a netting sequence, scooping down by the side of the boat, scooping up fish. So yes, I think that putting a netting sequence in again, or some form of netting sequence that you can choose to use if you wish, is it would be back at some point. Yes.
Would that include the dive into the lake if it breaks off by your boat?
Exactly. Yeah, there's quite a couple of people did that as well this week on the FOW tour, on the FOW Cup. Guy fell in trying to get fish. You would do though.
I think
like 20 grand involved.
I saw Scooby share a video of one of the Ridge Monkey guys. He caught a carp, and as he was trying to get like the catch shot of it, he fell back into the lake.
Yeah.
He did a Darren.
Yeah. I thought Darren didn't even have a fish on. He just decided to go have a swim. It was slippery. There's a bank there apparently. Whatever. I wish I'd have seen that. It would have made my life. All I heard was this ginormous plop. Thinking, well, that was a big fish. Just put its head out, and it turned out it was an Oaksy. God dear. Classic.
Make a hole in Scooby's net.
Well, I'm not having much luck with this float fishing malarkey. No, it's not happening. I want to catch a fish on this lake, so I'm going to frog it up a little bit.
I've got some fish nearby that should take that.
Good. Let's plop that in there. Let's get that down.
We'll get the new bass cat boat.
Which one's that we're talking about? There is a new one they just brought out, isn't there? Is it the Javelin or something like that? Was that the Javelin? Maybe?
Oh, I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Google.
I think it was called the Javelin or something like that. The Jaguar.
Jaguar makes more sense.
Because of the Puma and there we go.
And
Yeah. There we go. Right, a few more casts, and then unfortunately it's time for us to bug on out on this occasion. Let us know what you'd like to do. Who's next week?
Jaguar, yeah. Next week.
Aaron,
Should be you and Darren.
I'm not in. I'm on holiday now. It's Darren.
So it'll be me and Des probably.
You and Des then. Yeah.
Oh wait, Des isn't in next week either, is he?
What's that? Is he on holiday?
I think so.
So
Childcare duties.
Oh dear.
I'll grab one of the designers.
That's it.
Or I
Well,
could just swap the designers to... I'll talk to them. Well, Aaron's not in this week to talk to him.
just get some any questions that you want answered. You're gonna have to wait until the stream. I mean, it's lovely to have you on the stream, but if you've got a question,
We have Kayako, we have Twitter,
yeah,
we have
just Facebook, DM us,
Instagram.
you name it. We can do it, or just send us like what you'd like to see. These streams are as much yours. We just do this because we like to catch fish, and you like to watch us while we talk. But we want to make them more interactive. We want to make them more sort of planned. We're going to be kitting out our streaming room at some point in the next 6 months, aren't we?
Yes.
Might even get a sofa.
Yes.
That'd be
good.
comfortable. That'd be cosy, wouldn't it?
We'd need
Des would fall asleep.
we'd need to sort some backdrops for that. 'Cause
Yeah.
we wouldn't be able to green screen it, I don't think.
And then we can
We'd
get
have to
some
get
cool
some
stuff. we can get like shelving units and put some like community stuff on the shelf, can we? So if you've got any cool stuff you want to send us, send it to us and we'll put it in our streaming room. And then you can sort of point at it from your house, going, "That's mine."
I did that.
Yeah.
Would it be possible to categorise lures and bait into what fish they're used for? It's probably possible. Give it to the dev team to look at.
Ended on a bass. Come on, why did I cramp that up a bit? Kid gloves again, kid gloves. Hyperbot.
Badger wants us to catch Mekong if he's still not caught one next week.
Well, stop sending Des on field trips and buy a server for White Player. Just an idea. Yeah, we should do. Believe you me, didn't deserve it anyway. It's me and Stephen deserve to go on these research trips.
Oh, Ronnie Man Rogers, Blazer boats. Are they coming? They will be in future.
Blazer, yes, because we've signed them.
They're currently a tournament sponsor, career mode sponsor. And then, yeah, in future we'll hope to get some of their boats in.
Cool. Well, thank you guys. I mean, sorry it's short this week. Me and Darren normally do an hour. Sometimes you do it a bit longer, but yeah, I've got to get off. So keep your eye on social media. Like I said, we've got some posts coming out. Talk about the next DLC pack, the next patch. Check out our social media anyway. Make sure you like and subscribe to all our channels for up-to-date info, and keep on playing. I know you enjoy it, and let us know. So it's been a pleasure as always.
Plenty of notes to give.
Stephen's written down some stuff, so make sure he doesn't lose that. Nice, see you later, Darth Badger, Big Timer Jay, Scooby.
Yeah.
You guys are all legends. Well done, Matt, and some of the rest of the gang from the North American Fishing League.
Made a note of that, didn't I?
Yeah, and all the others. There's some really cool groups out there, Gary Spires and all the other gang that do some really cool stuff. So yeah, have a nice evening, and I will see you in a few weeks' time. Stephen may see you next week.
I'll probably be on next week.
But then I know you all love him more than you love me anyway. So that's fine. You take care and have a lovely evening. See you later.